Hello and welcome. If it is your first time here, hello again. If you are returning, welcome back. Today I am watching the final part of the Clovis arc. Last episode, Anakin was up to his shenanigans, putting hands on people, ruining his secret marriage, okay? And Clovis and the Senate are being dumb and allowing Palpatine to run roughshod and ruin the galaxy, okay? Let the shenanigans continue.
Only you and Senator Amidala will be allowed to monitor the exchange proceeding. No forces on either side will be allowed into the neutral zone.
What terrible shenanigans has Palpatine planned for you, sir?
We are grateful to you, Clovis, for everything you have done.
I'll hold off on that. You don't know what shenanigans is working behind him.
I would like you to know I have no interest in controlling the banks. I'm simply here to re-establish order. What do I owe the pleasure?
You don't think I'd let such an important day pass without
Of
wishing
course.
you the best?
You will never get rid of him. He will always be there.
For your support, I am grateful. But I now must lead without allegiance towards either side.
You're dumb.
I put you in power. You belong to me. And if you want to stay in control, you will do as I say.
I feel like you should have thought about this the first time he spoke to you.
The banks will remain unbiased.
Then I'm afraid the separatists will be unable to pay the interest on our loan.
You weren't paying it before, it doesn't matter.
Banks will collapse.
What if you raise interest rates on the Republic?
You know I can't do that.
Is the Senate or the Republic going to go bankrupt? Can they not afford it?
You will. Everything that you fought so hard for will be destroyed.
Step down, sir. Tell Padme what's going on and step down. Let them pick somebody else.
It is essential that interest rates on loans to the Republic be raised.
You can't do that. What are you doing?
Dooku's bidding.
This is an outrage!
We warned you this would happen.
If y'all thought this was an outrage, maybe y'all should have voted against it, okay? Talk to your friends in the Senate. This is your terrible decisions.
I would like to call for restraint. Now is time to analyze the situation.
Are they gonna attack them? Because that would be crazy.
You may begin your attack. It is time to make Rush Clovis look like a powerful separatist.
What is this going to do to the Republic? Or do they have another person in mind that they want to give it to? Maybe the guy in the beginning that was giving them all of the information.
We're under attack by the separatist Scavengers. Looks to be a full invasion.
Yep. Poor clones. Always dying for the Republic's stupid war. Oh no. Where are your shields, man? We had a shield before. Ridiculous. Oh my god. This is so terrible. Sir, you gotta run. Oh. Okay, he's dead. I shot him in the chest multiple times. That was unnecessary, dick. You have fallen so hard, sir. You should be ashamed of yourself. And I hope it bothers you.
It appears they are staging an invasion of Scipio.
An invasion? What do they hope to achieve?
Let me go.
Invoke an emergency meeting of the Senate.
Dooku.
This is not what it seems.
You should have just stepped down, sir. It would have been the best option. And you would have looked good.
Arrest her.
We can't do this, Dooku. The Separatist Senate will never approve.
Sir, this is not a government. I feel so bad for the Separatists too, because they really do have a point about leaving the Republic. But y'all got brought into this shenanigans by freaking Dooku and Palpatine. And Dooku is so disappointing. Yeah. No! Oh! This is crazy. Insanity.
What have you done here, Clovis?
Oh, sorry to the separatists. Sorry to the people of the galaxy. Sorry to old dude. He was probably decent and just wanted freedom and whatnot. What a tragedy this is.
Gone are our debts, and gone is any credit for the Republic.
All of your idealism was just a front.
It wasn't, but he's a loser and a dick.
Everyone has their price, my dear.
Let her know the truth, dick. Tell her what happened.
Count Dooku and his separatist
What is the point of
betrayers
this?
have manipulated us, my friends.
I feel like having someone to run the bank that you trust that would side with you would be better than a hostile takeover. Is the Republic going to open its own banking thing? That's why he wants to decivilize that one or get rid of them? Because I feel like this still goes into how like Mom Mothma is worried about how her money is being moved and whatnot.
Clovis has been their puppet of deceit.
We must stop them!
Invade!
Y'all are so easily swayed. Like none of you think about anything whatsoever. All of you suck so much.
We shall commence a mercy mission to Scipio to be led by General Anakin Skywalker.
This is terrible. Why are you sending Anakin? You know he will get rid of old boy?
Correct. You were about Clovis.
Was he?
Let go of your selfishness. You must. If you are to see clearly, not all is as it seems.
Is Obi-Wan gonna go to? Where is he at? You need someone who has like a thought in his brain that can think clearly. Be here.
Clovis has blindly played his part.
Like an idiot.
Because of this treachery, the banks will be under the control of the Supreme Chancellor.
God dang it. I know that the Jedis and the Republic senators are not like seeing all of the shenanigans that the audience sees, but I feel like y'all should think about these things. I feel like if y'all just thought a little bit, just a tiny bit, you might know some shenanigans is going on, okay?
I had to strike a deal with Dooku, but don't worry. I am the one in control.
No, you're not. You're an idiot. How can you think of this?
The Republic is sending its armada. Your actions have destroyed the banks once and for all.
I don't know why you thought you have any control whatsoever, dummy.
Rex, have you gotten a fix on Senator Amidala's position?
Have you gotten your chip removed, sir?
The initial scan suggests she's still alive, sir.
Does Anakin know about it?
It is time to withdraw.
Our forces are still engaged in battle on the planet.
Leave them.
Of course, you don't matter to him. I wonder if any of the bots on the separatist side have fled.
The separatist forces are in full retreat. We are alone.
And Scipio has fallen.
Oh, I've spent so much of my life misunderstood. What will they say about me now?
Are you going to live? That's the question that you should be asking, sir. The bots might get rid of you. Anakin might get rid of you. Maybe you should have thought about things before you just accepted Dooku's plans.
What will I have left behind?
Corruption.
You have to turn
And
yourself
the fall of the banking that you love so much. What are you doing? Explain to him what's happening. Tell them that this is not your fault. They won't believe you, but still tell them.
You don't want to do this.
You've all been deceived
By
He's
you.
right.
by Dooku.
And Palpatine.
I'm not the villain here.
He isn't. Oh! Oh, sir. He's gonna let you go.
I can't hold both of you.
Sir, you have literal powers. You could just float them up. Let go and prove to them that you weren't evil. And I hope the evidence that you got is somewhere where old girl can get to it and maybe find out that you aren't a villain but a patsy.
Try and climb.
Again, you have powers. You can literally let them go and then float them back up. You're so annoying to me. Oh!
I'm sorry, Anakin. I'm sorry.
You shouldn't apologize. You did nothing wrong.
We cede control of the banks to the office of the Chancellor.
I really, truly, truly hate Palpatine. Is he gonna be like getting everything he wants all season? Because I'm gonna be very frustrated and very irritated, okay? What a shame. Clovis actually a decent person.
When the Clone Wars end, I shall reinstate the banks as we once knew them.
The Senate is a great failure. Just complete, total failure.
May our people be free and
I hate all of you so much. Y'all are so easily manipulated. Just losers and idiots. You found nothing about this being weird? That is crisis at the heart. And to be honest, I don't feel that bad for Clovis. Like, I want to, but I don't. Like, Dooku coming to help you, tell you where the money was at, picking you to run the banks should have been an obvious red flag to you, okay? You were being dumb to trust him in any kind of way. And it's dumber because you have worked with them before. You should have been wary of Dooku in general. Maybe you have some feelings for the separatists. I do too, but you should not trust Dooku whatsoever. And then when he asked you to raise the interest, you should have stepped down immediately and told Padme all of the shenanigans that was going on. It was extremely dumb for Clovis to think that he had any control whatsoever and that he can like maneuver himself out of this. Clovis was dumb, but the Senate was even dumber. Like, I've been hating on the Jedis a lot. Which I'm not going to stop, okay? They deserve the hate. But I'm going to shift some of the hate towards the Senate because they deserve it. The Senate's job is to literally do what's best for the planets. And they are useless and unhelpful. And they are just manipulated at every turn. It's like they have no thoughts whatsoever. Like, majority of them just do whatever the chancellor wants. And it's crazy to me. They should not have voted for Clovis to lead the banks in the first place. You should not care whether the separatists are okay with him or not. You're fighting them right now for them not to leave. And then when you discovered, quote unquote, that he was with the separatists and was trying to take over the banks, you should have advised the Munes to select another person to run the banks. You should not give it to Palpatine. Even if you love Palpatine, you still wouldn't want one person controlling so much in your government. Why would you want to give the chancellor the ability to control the banks? That doesn't make sense. What if he gets compromised? Even if he's like the best person ever, you don't want to give him all of the power. And it's like the senators don't think about that. It's ridiculous. I hate them. And even though the Jedi suck in many ways, the Senate is playing a big part in the demise of the Republic. Thank you so much for watching. Like, comment, and subscribe. I hope you have a good one, and you'll see me later. Bye.